Okay, many people ask me to show them how to do bead work, and if you look on this sample, you see it's really old. That's so wonderful. But it say how to sew beads. So you definitely gonna need beading needles when you're doing bead work. You're gonna need bead wax. You run the thread through the these little crevices to coat the thread so it don't knot up when you're sewing on your beads. They come in different sizes. They go one size. They go a little small version of it. You're gonna need a threader, because you're going to have a real difficult time threading this needle, just shooting the thread through it. So coat the thread, use the threader, a needle threader. And then of course it come in all these different varieties of beads and sequins. And here it's very simple. It's just a back stitch. Just showing the little jewels. Here go the jewels. And then it show rhinestones, sequins. In the sequins you can do in a row, which I'll show you, or you can do a little bead on top, a little pearl. And here of course I show you the beads and the bugle beads, so I'm going to show you a couple of examples of how to sew the beads on. And if you look on the table you can see what they really look like. You can buy sequins already stitched together on a roll. The sequins and all the different beads and pearls, they really just simple to do. And this one I finished already. And you can take this and easily turn it into a cosmetic bag or evening bag. It is perfect to do for prom. I pressed interfacing on the back first, sewed on my beads in so my fabric will stay nice and strong. Then I pressed another piece of interfacing on top of that. You can just do a zigzag stitch, sew your zipper in and box your corners. Put a little strap on the end and you got a nice little bag. You don't have to worry about buying a bag to match your prom dress. This is called outline beading because I follow the shape of the pattern. That's very easy to do. You can do as much work or as little work as you want to do. And here is the sample over here, and I'll show you how to sew the beads. So the sequins have a top or a front and a back. So I want to put this in. I already have some started. I want to project where I want the next bead to go. So I'm going to stitch right next to the bead that's already down. I want to project where the next bead is going to go. Come out. I didn't cut that thread. And then I want to catch this right through the front. And then go right back in, right where I came out at, go right back and project where I want the next bead to go. So don't forget, you do have a top and a back of the bead. So this is just a back stitch. So then I go and pick up my next sequin. I have them here in different colors. So don't forget, you want to go in through the front and then go and do a back stitch. So I'll go back, I come forward, and I'm just follow my outline. Now this thread just came out, so I need to thread my needle again, which is very small little hole in there. All things to do. There it goes. I can't push this thread all the way through. I don't want to break the needle. This needle is very delicate. So just push it through enough to get the thread in there. Through the threader. And then carefully pull it out. Don't just tug on it too hard, else you'll break this needle. So you know how to do the sequins. Go right through the front. Do a back stitch, project where the next one is coming out. So say for instance, I want to do these sporadically. I just want to do this sequin this time through the back, and I want to put a little seed pearl on top. And then I'll go through all the layers, right through the sequin hole again, and go to the next place I want the next one to go. So we're using this blue thread so you can see what I'm doing. So then I can space these out as far as I like in any place at all that I like. So I want the next one right there. Go in and catch me a little seed pearl. Go right back through the same hole again. That one broke. Alright, so the same with all of these. It's just a little back stitch. Here are my little jewels. I'm just going through one side, come out the space I think is needed so the thread won't show. And then I go right back in that space, right back through that hole again. And I probably would do these all a couple of times. There's my jewel. Now here, I want to do a bugle bead. And if you use regular needles, it's not going through these bugle beads. You can forgive that. It's not going to happen. And you see, you have to take your time. They all glass. If your needle is too big, you could break it. And then again, I want to go in the back and come out about the length I think the next bugle bead will be. So there's one, and here's the next. And the same. And I could just follow the pattern and go in any direction I like. There's my next bead. And then of course, here go the oats. If I was doing a wedding dress or something I wanted white, if this is treated the same way I would do a bugle bead. It's just a back stitch. And lay it down. So it's just a single thread in the needle. All of them are back stitches. Any kind of design that you want, you can go on the computer and print out something, and you can transfer it over to your fabric, and you can be as elaborate as you like, as detailed as you like, as simple or complicated. It's up to you what you can do. It's just endless possibilities with the bead work, and so much fun. Now if I wanted to make this as a bag, you can go online and look at, I got a video to tell you how to do an invisible zipper. I would do my zipper first, close up my sides and put my zipper in, and then I would take my side, fold it up, and if you take this and make a pocket, like a folded back, and I stitched it, this way, and folded and stitched it. I'm gonna have to go on and do the video so you can see how to make a little corner pocket. So we just want to make, if you took this and stitched it, then you can take it and press it and fold it back. It's just better for me to show you on the video, and sew it across. And we want to make a pocket. There's a bead on there. We want to make a pocket, side pocket, so that your cosmetics or whatever can go in there and stand out and make it spread open for room for stuff to fit in there. But you can easily make a beaded bag. I took this and mixed up colors, mixed up sequins, all the different things to show you how you can easily outline it and spread it around as much or as least as you like for whatever your design is. But I will do the zipper and show you how to do the pocket.